Well, it's not raining that much. You could put it down a little bit, but I do have to have my wipers on. So I don't know whether that will take the noise away or not. You hear it?
Yeah. Oh, that was starting to drip a bit. Gravel lots are underrated. You have one, but it's more like packed dirt.
That's because it needs to be replenished.
What's the problem if you don't replenish a gravel lot?
It gets all... it just gets all worn down, and a lot of places, the dirt, it's just dirt. Dirt instead of gravel.
Yeah. You don't really see gravel lots anymore,
Right.
do you?
No. Sometimes, sometimes you do. Like back there, and,
Yeah.
it's a lot cheaper than paving it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's very rare to see one in an urban area like this, though. Like, in the middle of all these apartments, it's very rare to see a gravel lot. Isn't it?
Yeah, I have no idea where we're going, so I'm going to just go. And then whatever looks familiar to me,
Okay.
I'm going to turn around, and I think I need to go back that way, which is fine. I can turn around somewhere and go back that way. To go the way I want to go.
Actually, you know how you can go? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the way you want to. But if you wanted to, you can go down, all the way down Davidson, take a left on 4th or 3rd, whichever one is one way eastbound.
Yeah, I could do that, but right now I'm in this turning lane to go,
Yeah.
and I can't. The thing about driving uptown Charlotte, you're pretty much stuck in one lane or the other.
Road is this 11th?
It's just the 74 East,
Yeah.
and that's what we want. If this is correct, this is what we want. But I won't know till I'm out here and I can see where I'm at. Independence Boulevard, exit left. That's what I'm on, right there.
Yeah. See what I mean about this basically being on the way home?
Yeah. Now they get all the way over. Dang. You about heard me cuss. That was crazy. I had to go across 4 lanes to get over here. This is what I want, though. Yeah, this is the way I want to go home. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Was this actually, like, was I right about this basically being on the way home?
Yeah.
And we still got out cheaper than if we would have gotten all those beers at Camp North then.
I know, that was crazy. I ain't doing that anymore, trust me. I ain't not doing that.
I wonder how much the Sapporo used to be at Saru. I can't even remember. Because I remember having bought Sapporo from Saru.
I don't know.
Because Saru I used to, that's the only thing is that I never actually eaten at Saru. I always bought beer from them.
Well, I mean,
got to go to Steamers.
The taco truck never showing up. The food truck never showing up.
Yeah, they were that's the second time they were a no-show.
The Saru place, you don't know. They didn't. The woman said they didn't know when they were going to come back. So
Yeah.
who knows? I mean, we've had some adventurous times this week.
Yeah. Hey, we were gonna stay at Camp North End, but then we ended up at Birdsong.
That's
We were
right.
gonna go back to Steamers, but then we ended up at Dairy Queen. Right?
Yeah.
See, that's how me and you are. We plan some stuff, but we leave room for not planning.
Sometimes you just have to go with the flow.
Yep. You know, when I said it, I thought I meant, when I said the whole Birdsong thing, I thought I meant it as a joke. But then I realized how doable it was, and I said, no, this is not a joke. If we can find parking, we should go. But we should at least go see if we can find parking there.
Right.
What was that?
That was me. I accidentally put my arm on it. I laid my arm on it. Didn't mean to. I bet those people beside me thought, what's she blowing that horn at me?
Oh. She got a buzzed blind man in the back of her car, that's why.
Independence is heavy tonight with traffic.
Oh, wow. It's kind of weird, because, like, it's the same time, it's a weekday, but yesterday's traffic wasn't really that bad.
Maybe it's because some people are off on Fridays, maybe.
Maybe. That was funny. I told them girls I knew the owner of a restaurant they liked. Which I do,
Yeah? How do you know her then?
because I met her at the beach.
Oh, and you figured out that she lives in Charlotte?
No, she lives in Greensboro, because she had told me she owns the Crafted in downtown Greensboro.
Okay.
She had told me, say, yeah, you should come over there. And she said you're such a fat boy and you like to drink.
It's called what?
It's actually called Crafted, the Art of the Taco.
Oh.
But most people call it Crafted, or some call it the Crafted Taco. But it's literally right downtown Greensboro, which, that was fun. I actually like downtown Greensboro. It's kind of nice. And you can drink on the streets there.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, they recently created that law where they created that law to get people to go downtown again, which somebody was smart, because they said, what to get people to do what you tell them to do? Give them beer. Because literally, if people in this city could drink, or anywhere, if people can drink, they will do what you want them to do.
I only drink when I want to.
I know, but like, if you tie drinking into it, you have better results.
Yeah.
Like,
I've often wondered about them all-inclusive trips that you hear about on TV. Like, how many drinks are you allowed? Because it says it's all-inclusive, but what if you get somebody over there that wants to like have a whole big bottle of rum to themselves every day or something?
if they want to do that, well, there are tiers to it.
Yeah.
You could pay, like, it depends on what level you go. Like, if you go to the ultimate level,
Yeah.
you could probably do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. Now, they'll let you take 2 bottles of wine on a cruise.
Why would they let you take wine but not beer?
That's a good question.
That's kind of discriminatory,
I don't
in my
know.
opinion.
Maybe they do let you take beer, but I know for a fact they let you take wine.
You know what I'm gonna do?
But I decided to be a rebel and bring back some what is the name of that liquor that you can only get in the Bahamas?
Oh,
Shoot.
I don't know the one in the Bahamas. I know the one in the Dominican Republic is Mama Juana.
No, that ain't. But this you could either only buy certain places or in the Bahamas or something like that. And I brought a bottle home too. I put it in the middle of my suitcase, and I loaded clothes. I wrapped clothes around it and everything like that, and brought it.
You know what I'm gonna do? If we ever go on that New England cruise, hey,
Yeah.
you might be coming with us on that one, by the way. I've heard rumblings of it, and I would love it.
Oh, that's cool, Joe.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna bring not a huge suitcase, but not a small one either. I'm gonna bring a medium-sized suitcase, because every town in New England apparently has their own local beer. I'm gonna bring a nice-sized suitcase and fill it up full of New England beers and bring it back and put it in my cooler.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna bring a whole suitcase full of it. What you rolling in a suitcase full of beer for? And I tell them, because I can.
I'm gonna party till 2 a.m. and sleep in till noon.
No, I do more. See, I work from 7:30 to 4, get up at 5:15. Sometimes it takes 2 hours to get home, so I sleep from 11:30 to 4. Except, don't let me do that on Saturday, because I actually do want to go to 10:58. Get me up around 11:30.
Okay.
I'll probably, you know what?
What?
Since we can't really go anywhere unless I get up early on Sunday, I'll probably do that Sunday. But unless I find out somewhere else. No, actually, I probably won't. I probably want to go to Camp North then again. Would you be down for that?
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm going to do about food. I might eat something at home before I go. Because I know you don't like Curry Gate, and that stuff there at Camp North End is too expensive.
It is expensive. Curry Gate, they have the dumplings, right?
Yeah, Curry Gate.
They're not expensive. They're not spicy.
Yeah, they're not. I love those dumplings. So yeah, we can do that again on Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna do it Monday when my parents are both gonna want to sleep the day away. That'd be the best day to do it, right?
What?
Sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness. for you, 'cause it's gonna be like, how was your spring break? And you'd be like, my spring break was a crazy party 24/7. And they'd be like, why? Did you stay with Joe?
Well, if that Facebook video would ever post, it still ain't posted yet. If it would ever post, I mean, I couldn't find it. Maybe I need to have Wi-Fi. Maybe I need to get that. I mean, I got.
Oh, we have some lightning fast Wi-Fi at the house, but I don't even know the password for it anymore.
Oh, I know the password. And I automatically hook onto it now since I put the password in one time. So I automatically hook to it. But, you know, I wanted the video to go ahead and post while we were out and about so we could get some comments from people about it. Now I got to do it when we get home.
They'd be like, yep, literally anything goes when it comes to that guy.
Well, I asked you before I posted it. I didn't just post it because I don't think I don't think that's polite. You need to ask somebody's permission, you know? Because I mean, somebody's taken my picture before and I didn't like it because it was like either, I don't know, something was going on. Either my hair was a mess or I wasn't feeling good that day. Something, and I just didn't want my picture taken, and they took it, and I got mad.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, you weren't liking it in New York City.
Well, I mean, you know, I was the year after that cancer, and I had short hair, and you know what I mean? I just kind of felt self-conscious.
You know me. I don't care. I mean, I don't have to see the way I look. And I was sitting there like, you want to relive your memories of me? You post it. Go ahead. I want to be.
I mean, it's a cute video. It really is.
Yeah.
So I said, "What'd you say, Joe?" And I had heard you, but I wanted you to say it loud enough to get on the video, you know. Because one time you were talking to me and you were turned around, and it wasn't going to post on the video well. They couldn't pick up the sound very well unless you were facing me, you know. Dude, why are you going like 20 miles an hour? Seriously.
I'm probably looking for a turn.
Either that or he's like 85.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. He's looking for a turn. He's just about to turn up here.
It's like we were going slow on Wilkinson when we were looking for our turn yesterday. At one time. I said, I didn't know the speed on Wilkinson was that low through here. They are really building. That's another area that's changing a lot.
It is.
You know why?
Why?
Because the Silver Line is supposed to be going on in that area.
Oh, wow. We had nothing on my side of town as far as transportation wise, except the bus, of course.
Yeah.
And if
Y'all are supposed to get the Silver Line too.
We are?
Yeah. The Silver Line is supposed to go all the way from Belmont, North Carolina to, I know definitely Matthews, but I heard Indian Trail too. And they're thinking about taking it on, Wilkinson Boulevard, then taking it into town and taking it onto Central and Sharon Amity, and then taking it back onto Independence out to Matthews.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they're talking about traveling along North Graham Street.
Don't do it, dude.
Do what?
He's about to pull out in front of us.
But yeah, like North Graham Street, like 10th and Graham, which means like, and be a reasonable walk to Camp North End if you like to walk.
Right.
But, yeah, there's that, and then I was gonna go along, Gateway Station, and then head to, it was gonna have a station on 11th Street, which I guess, see, the thing about 11th Street is interesting, because they could do one of two, they should put what they call an infill station on the blue line, like a station between two existing stations at 11th Street to transfer from the blue to the silver line, because the blue line doesn't go to Gateway Station where all the other rail lines are meant to go. So they probably would do that, and then they'd probably stop somewhere in Plaza Midwood, and then they'd probably stop at Sharon Amity, and then they'd probably go out on Independence. That's how it, I'm guessing it would go, but I don't work for CATS, and I don't work for the city government, so. If they could keep the plans on the track, if they could keep the plan on the tracks, unlike some of the trains, then things should be good. You'll notice when we go on the train, remember when it used to like fly through like some of the parking rides on South Boulevard and whatnot?
Yeah.
It only goes at 35 now, because it's a safety measure until they fix the defected bearings on the train, on all the trains.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the city runs on stupid like cars run on gas.
Remember, you're riding the bus home tomorrow, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So you should get there about what, 4:30ish, something like that, or 5? No, last time you did
6.
6.
Expect basically 6.
Okay.
Sometimes, now, it's weird, it's so, and this is what I hate, it's so unpredictable. You can't tell anybody, you can't make plans with anybody and take STS, because you can't tell anybody when to be somewhere to meet you.
True.
So I said at work to my friends, basically you're my aunt, right? So my buddy,
I said my honorary aunt. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm kind of the honorary aunt, kind of, you know.
so my buddy, I said, well, she's my aunt, but she's not blood related.
Yeah.
So I was telling him, so my buddy today was like, your aunt picking you up again? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you spoiled from STS, aren't you? And I'm like, well, I only take STS to hit on the drivers. If there was no such thing as hitting on the drivers, I'd get my dad to pick me up every day. You know that's the only reason I take STS.
Yeah.
Because there literally is no other reason to take it except the off chance you might get a girl's number.
Well, it's also more convenient.
Yeah. Because they're right there. It's
Yeah. And sometimes you live a good distance away, so it saves your mom and dad gas and
yeah.
time to do it, and
Yeah. I'd have them do it every once in a while.
Yeah.
You see, Fridays tend not to be so bad. The days that really tend to be bad are Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday is a bit is hit and miss, but Tuesday and Thursday always seem to have a ton of traffic, a ton of people that need to go a ton of places with a ton of traffic. See, it's not always about how many people you have on the bus. It's where those people need to go. Like if you have 4 people, but one of them's going on Providence Road and the other one's going on South Boulevard, and you got to go in peak direction at peak time to both places, it's going to take you longer than if you had 10 people and that needed to go to like Eastway Drive and places like that.
The light's green and somebody wasn't going. The turning light, yeah.
Man, why are people like? I mean, some people don't pay attention, so you kind of have to. Hey, buddy, light's green.
Yeah,
just let me know.
Just kind of give them a little, you know what I mean? Some people lay on that horn.
Yeah, but that's what that guy did. Or is that you?
No, that wasn't me.
That's what that guy did. It's like, hey, buddy, light's green. But I wouldn't lay on my horn unless I was taking a nap.
Yeah.
Somebody did that once. I was talking to a STS driver, and he had said that he had been at CVS earlier that day.
Oh, I didn't get your powder. I didn't even go out to the store. You got enough powder for tomorrow?
No, but tomorrow's tomorrow, so.
Okay.
And you can get some tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get you some tomorrow.
So he was at CVS, and he kept hearing this horn, like someone was laying on the horn. I was like, what are they laying on the horn for? So he goes over. Turns out, the person's out cold on their horn.
Oh my goodness. Were they dead?
No, they weren't dead. They were just like...
Passed out?
No, not passed out. Like, out like a light. Like, sleeping, like, deep sleep.
Oh, wow.
People were banging on the door like, hey, buddy, you're sleeping on your horn.
Wow. Must be a really tired person right there.
I guess. At least they weren't actually on the road. Like, at least they pulled over.
Now, I honestly, truly, when I was going through a lot of medical issues and stuff like that, I would, you know, want to doze off when I stopped at a stoplight.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I was in school and I was working with the student. I kid you not, Joe. I was about out, and I had my head down. And I said, okay, I'm going to listen to you read now. And I had my head down, and I was just about out. And he peeked over, he said, Miss Nanny, are you asleep? I said, no. And knowing full well, I was just about out, right? I'm like, no, I'm awake.
Right. You're like, you say you wasn't, but you was. Yeah, we have potholes in our speed bumps. Sorry, I should have let you know that.
That's okay. It's hard to see them at night because they kind of blend in with the dark.
Yeah, but we have potholes on our speed bumps.
That's crazy. Alright, I'm going to have to go in and get an umbrella for you, or can you put on your...
I can put on my cap.
It's raining harder, does that matter?
No, it don't matter. As long as I got my cap. St. Peter really can't hold it no more. How much beer did he drink?
Well, I want to go ahead and take your lunchbox up here, because last night I had to come back out to the car and get it.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to come back out to the car tonight.
You know what? I would have forgotten if you didn't say it. I remember I forgot my lunchbox in the brewery once. And I realized that when I was on STS, and the STS driver was nice enough to go get it.
Oh, wow.
I was at Resident Culture,
Yeah.
and I had quite a few IPAs, I'm not gonna lie. And I was all caught up in the moment, you know why?
Right.
Because I had 2 chicks walk me to the bus.
Here, I got my hand back there for your lunchbox.
I asked, can anybody help me get to the bus? And it was like 2 chicks. Like, one of them said, yeah, I'll do it. And then her friend came and joined and got on my other side. And I was like, I asked one, I was like, can one of y'all hold my cane?
Even if you need it or not, you gonna do it, right?
Oh, yeah. But see, that's when, like, you gotta be subtle when you flirt.
Wait, and I'm gonna make
Bruce.
sure my windows are all up.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? You gotta be subtle when you flirt, Bruce.
Exactly.
See, you give a woman a hug, she think, oh, you're so sweet, you made my day. She don't know all you're doing is checking her out. And she don't have to know either.
I think some of them might kind of get a hint, Joe.
Well, if they get a hint, they get a hint. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them probably think, oh, it's so cute. He's being a flirt and he's blind.
Okay.
I wonder if some of them do think that's cute.
Some of them might, actually.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I know what I'm doing, but it's still so cute. Like, he knows what he's doing, but it's so cute.
Okay, I'll let you do it first. Make sure it's up.
I remember I gave one lady a hug one time, and she was like, she turned to my dad and goes, he know what he's doing, don't he? And he was like, yeah. He get around, and she was like, he get around, don't he? I was like, hey, just because my eyes don't work, don't mean my flirting don't work.
Blind man got moves, right, Joe?
Yeah. Dude, I mean, that's how, like, see, notice how I tend to be subtle when I flirt, especially in public, not at bars and clubs.
Yeah.
If I'm at a club, I'm not subtle.
Right.
They know what people go there for. That's why some of them tell me when they catch me trying, like, when they know I'm trying to do it, they're like, oh, I'm here with my boyfriend, then some, oh, I didn't see him there, sorry. That's why you got, it's like, when you're at the club, you gotta move on. Like, if you see a girl dancing with somebody, move on to the next one. You say hey to a girl and she don't respond, you say hey twice, and she don't respond, move to the next one.